Woo! What is up, everybody? Hey, we're back. Hey, look, the stream's working. What's going on? Hey. Smash the like button. That's right. First thing you do, smash the like button. Cheers. Good to see you guys. We're back. Man, like 3 streams today so far. 2 of them died. Nope. 4 streams. 3 died. 3 died. But we're here. We're doing it. We're doing it right. That's right. We came back. I really wanted to do a live today, and I just didn't feel like I really got to like do the whole thing because it crashed and I left, or you left. We all left because it crashed. There was nothing to do. So here we are. Late afternoon drop-in. What's going on? What up? I just put up a tweet that said, "Let's do it. Come join. Let's get going. Let's get it live." Normally we have like the song playing right now still, so like people are, chilling for a minute. But we decided just to end the song, and go live. What up? How's it going? I know this is a little bit of an off time for us, and there was no preparation for this, and the notifications aren't working for YouTube. So we'll see if anybody comes. We'll see if anybody actually comes to the stream. We'll find out. We'll find out together. Here we are, finding out together. What's happening here? What's happening with the afternoon? We talked about a lot of stuff this morning, but like every time I think I almost finished a thought or finished a stream, it dropped off or it crashed or it broke. And now here we are trying to do it again. So we'll see how this one goes. If this one goes better than the others, we might delete the others and leave this one up. If not, then we are going to be, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know what we're going to do. Good question. So what's happening with you guys? What's happening on Thursday, December 6th? It's party time out there. I saw some people that were pretty upset with some other YouTubers because of what seemed to be only what I assessed months ago about them, but I guess you guys didn't realize what was going on. Welcome to the truth. You ever wake up? You ever just like wake up and snap out of it and you realize like, whoa, some of these are not like the other. One of these is not like the rest. I don't know if you guys are in one of the camps of people that's upset about YouTubers, or if you're not, if you care, if you don't care, if you're oblivious like me to anything happening other than whatever's happening like right in front of you because your life's like pretty distracting. There's a lot of noise out here. People obviously, a lot of people talking. That's what we talked about this morning. We talked about how many people are out here making noise. And we often kind of throw out this idea of taking complex ideas and boiling them down, or kind of like finding the foundation of the discussion, finding the foundational principles that are being discussed instead of the noise, instead of all the distractions. And I think one of the things that really kind of weighs in for me over and over again is how it's such an interesting situation that we're in. It's such an interesting dynamic, the whole thing, the whole ecosystem of XRP and YouTubers and new cryptocurrency innovation and new technology being developed. Like the whole thing is in itself is such an interesting thing to look at, such an interesting, unique moment in time, I would say. And I think, I think in reality, it's just going to be one of those things where, like we've said in the past, I can't tell you what to do. I can't tell you how to live your life or what to think. All we can do is share information with you guys. We go live, we talk about it, we discuss the principles, we discuss the foundational concepts, we talk about why things will work, why things don't work, and that's about it. Sometimes things you don't really realize just kind of smack you in the face. They smack you in the face. You realize maybe some YouTubers have zero clue about what they're talking about. They just know how to read articles or regurgitate the common hype, the common conversation that's being discussed. It's interesting to listen to people that have no clue. I'm not going to call anyone out or name names because I've named them in the past, and people like who they like. I get it. Some people like certain people just because they do. I'm not going to argue with that. I think it's interesting to ever listen to someone who has zero knowledge about something, but they talk a lot. That just seems to be kind of foolish. I'm not saying I'm the most knowledgeable person out here because there's a lot of people who are very, very knowledgeable about this stuff, and they put out a lot of good content, a lot of good information. I'm just merely recognizing that, you know, learning why things work is more important than the newest headline, the newest clickbait, the newest, you know, the newest hype or the newest FUD really means nothing if you know how to look at the technology, if you know how to look at the actual adoption, if you know how to look at, you know, what's actually happening in the space. Then there's a reality to us sharing information. There's a reality to us sharing how can someone learn from this? How can someone look at this information and make it useful to themselves? If you're wondering, like if you're a new YouTuber and you're starting a channel and you're like, ah, man, I'm going to do it. I'm going to be a YouTuber too. I would say first off, just be authentic. Be authentic and provide something. Be useful. Be useful. Provide a service in a sense. You know, like don't just expect people just to like you because you're hyping the current hype. You know what I mean? Like that's going to end. That's going to end. And people are going to see through that real quick. Eventually, it might take a month, it might take a year. Eventually, people are going to realize like this guy has no ideas. He has no ideas of his own. Those are the people I stay away from. Those are the people I stay away from. I get it. I get it. The whole thing is such a unique, interesting moment of time where we've got YouTubers in here, we've got legacy financial systems speculating about how it's not going to work or it is going to work while they're actually developing the ecosystem themselves, while they're actually putting money into it and launching their own exchanges, etc., etc. So really big stuff, really things to pay attention to and recognize. I think that more than anything, I see people that are knowledgeable being left behind or being unappreciated. Henrik just threw out a really good guy, Matt Hamilton, or I think it's like Toe Hammer or something on Twitter. Matt is super knowledgeable. Everyone should definitely subscribe to his channel. He doesn't stream all the time. He doesn't put up that many videos, but he does have information. He does have knowledge. He's very knowledgeable and he's willing to participate in the conversation. So, oh, Hammer Toe, not Hammer 2. Nice. Yet, This kind of the things that bothers me a little bit is like recognizing like that people like Matt that don't have as much support around them they should have more support because they're the ones that really are knowledgeable and the ones that can actually kind of deliver. They can really deliver some information. They can deliver some information. And we saw earlier, we were talking about the Morgan Creek Digital. There was basically a bet. Well, right now the Dow and the S&P is down and crypto's down. Everything's down. Love for Crypto was in the stream earlier and he was talking about the CNBC live stream. There was a CNBC live earlier that was basically them talking about legacy systems and how they're going to recover and how they're going to do great, etc., etc. And that it segued us into this article, Morgan Creek Digital betting $1 million that crypto can beat the S&P in 10 years. That's a pretty long time frame. The S&P 500 during the next 10 years, placing $1 million bet that they think crypto will outperform. That's pretty big. It's pretty big. People do that often. People will put bets like that together. My only concern with this is that the Morgan Creek Digital Index Fund contains 0 XRP. That's not a concern for me. It's a concern for them, honestly. They're backing Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, EOS, Litecoin, Monero, Zcash, Dash, IOTA, and NIM. And I think all those sound pretty good, honestly, other than Bitcoin Cash now, which is, I don't even know what's going on with that. EOS and Bitcoin Cash, honestly, both of those right now, I'm going to say danger. I'm going to say danger, Will Robinson, danger. EOS is in danger for multiple reasons, and we don't even need to go into that, but we know why Bitcoin Cash is in trouble. Bitcoin Cash is in trouble mainly because of that whole fork debacle, although Bitcoin SV is climbing the charts. It's in 8th position at $100 per coin in 24 hours. Still, it's pretty good. So Bitcoin SV climbing towards EOS, Stellar holding above Bitcoin Cash, XRP holding above Ethereum. It's a brave new world. It's a brave new world. Don't you just wonder? Don't you just wonder why Morgan Creek Digital's not backing XRP and XLM, but they're backing Ethereum and Bitcoin Cash? I don't know what these guys are thinking. Honestly, sometimes you just wonder. Sometimes you just wonder, like, who are they listening to? They're listening to the wrong YouTubers. They're probably not. Well, they're probably not listening to YouTubers at all. Honestly. Before we do anything crazy, we're gonna switch over to this other screen. I hope it works. Nope. I know. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, we're back. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, why do the streams keep going down? That was rough. I don't know if this stream seems fine. It seems fine. We came back. We're alive. No big deal. No big deal. Yeah, Eon Flyer is right. People do get wound up on the small things. People get wound up because of the small things. And you know what? Everything's a small thing. You're right. Eon Flyer is right. Everything's small. It's no big deal. It's not a big deal, guys. Let's just relax, okay? Everything's fine. Everything is fine. Everything's fine. That's an interesting idea. Light Yagimi says, Wall Street and YouTube trying to keep the FUD high. Hello, hello. What's up, Mr. Pace? What's up, Juan? What's up, Juan Flores? How are you? 10-cent XRP? You're calling for a 10-cent XRP? What would that be? An $1,800 Bitcoin? $1,800 Bitcoin. That's possible. It's possible. I think anything's possible at this point. People are saying 10 cents. People are saying 25 cents. People are saying 50 cents. And people are still calling out for the big news end of year. That's exactly what that video we talked about yesterday with the Ripple R3 Corda app. And we had another extension of that video that we were kind of talking about in the stream today. That is exactly what that debate was about. That's why R3 sued Ripple, is because they wanted to use that. They wanted to use XRP tokens for their DApp. And again, that was, just like Nathan said, it was settled out of court. We don't really know what the exact price that they paid for all the XRP that they wanted to get was. I think they were guaranteed like a penny or something. Weren't they guaranteed to purchase it at a penny like years ago? Or I don't remember. I don't really remember on that one. But yeah, how much is that hyped by the media? Hard to say. It's hard to say. So yeah, there's an article, or there's a document that we were putting up earlier just for you guys to check it out. This is basically the Ripple info, looking at the, partners and looking at the different, if they're using Xcurrent, if they're using XRapid, if they're using XVIA, if they're accepting XRP, all these different things that are kind of fun to look at. I noticed a lot of people are starting to recognize that there's not too much that you should worry about as far as like the specific up and down FUD or hype. Really, we're just looking at the volume in the corridor, the volume in the ledger, the price of the token. It seems to be the big part, the big thing that everyone's obviously paying attention to. Why? That people are definitely looking for something to happen. People are looking for something to happen. There's a reality that we don't know, I guess, when the, we don't really know when this time frame's going to crunch. But oh, that's it. Light Yagimi's right. I'm trying to basically tell people this is legit. Everything's fine. Don't panic sell. And YouTube's trying to shut me down. YouTube, stop it. Stop it. Yeah, someone might be continually attacking my net too. I don't know. It could be anything. It could be anything. I'll try to figure that out. We'll try to figure out why that's happening and what's preventing us from having a successful stream. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. Yeah, because it constantly goes down. It's true. I think that that's possible. Someone might be DDoSing me or denial of servicing my server or my network. Hard to say. Nathan Fyong's keeping us on track. I saw something earlier that I wanted to look at. I think it was on Twitter. This is the video yesterday that we did, the Ripple XRP and R3 Corda app. That one's pretty solid. Definitely you should go check it out if you haven't seen it. That's going down into the app and how it works and what that means for XRP to be used by someone other than Ripple. It's pretty big stuff. Pretty big stuff. And I think that we're going to have to do basically, we're going to do an edit, I think, right after this because the streams have just been so touch and go. And we're going to do an edit. We'll drop that later. And we also have the wallet video coming out, like how to add XRP to your Ledger Nano. We have that coming out as well. We have the Wim Hof video we're trying to get back up on the channel. So many things that we're trying to get done. But we did just see that we're expecting something in Q1. Q1 of 2019 seems more likely for a bull run than end of the year. I know we still have possibilities for XRP to have a bull run end of year, but looking at the actual deadline in February for the SEC, that's possibly when we can expect some real momentum for the rest of the market for coins other than XRP, because XRP we know is finding support and it's gaining value against Bitcoin. As Bitcoin's dropping, XRP is finding support and moving up. Rob Casey just said, I think Q2. So quarter 2 of 2019, quarter 1, quarter 2, it seems like we're again just kind of putting off this expected bull run that I would say we could expect any time. Honestly, we don't really know when the big pivot happens. We do see that they're putting off the decision. I think the SEC decision until February 27th is the final date that they can actually put it off. And Henrik's talking about the backed and SBI. That's probably one of the bigger things. Q1 backed and SBI. That's what I was thinking. I think there's a possibility that the SEC decision in February, end of February, could push it to Q2. It's not really, it doesn't really seem to be the biggest change for me. If you were expecting end of year prices to be able to do anything, take a vacation, buy a house, buy a new car, maybe you just have to wait a few more months, not a big deal. If you're considering panic selling, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it at all. If you're already 90% down, if you're 80% down, 70% down, it still doesn't seem to be worth panic selling. I would never panic sell at this moment, especially when we're so far down in the market. And we've picked, hopefully, if you've been listening and paying attention and actually doing your research on your own, then you've been picking good coins and you've been making good decisions. Even if we have been purchasing on the way down, I know it hurts. It sucks. It happens to the best of us. We all do it. We're all learning together. We're learning together. I saw a tweet that I thought was funny and I mentioned earlier, and it was someone talking about who's going to pay 4K for a Bitcoin. I was like, that's a good point. I don't know. Me, I might pay. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. But maybe, who's going to pay $4,000 for a Bitcoin is a good question. Probably recognizing that a lot of people still think crypto is a scam. I saw someone put up some kind of funny comment earlier, I think, and it was them talking about how a family member of theirs was asking why they're into crypto, if it's because it's such a scam. We again can see that there's a big confusion between just like the umbrella term of crypto and like which crypto is actually working with the regulators, which ones are actually going to work towards qualifying and meeting KYC and AML. And there's only one really that's made a really good attempt to do all that. I think XLM maybe be the second one, but XRP is obviously the one doing that, trying to push that forward. It doesn't really mean too much crazy. It doesn't mean too much craziness other than the fact that we can expect a lot just from them having that support. Henrik just dropped this link to the Corda for payments today. That just came out 18 minutes ago. The international bank competes commercial payment transactions on R3 Corda platform. So a group of international banks in partnership with enterprise blockchain firm R3 has completed a live commercial paper transaction based on blockchain platform Corda. So says that they reportedly issued about $113,000 as Rabobank acted as the ancestor and ING as both the dealer and escrow agent. So you have to recognize that because the banking industry is so reluctant to change, they're probably gonna have to learn a lot about this. They're probably gonna do a lot of learning and exploring and testing and understanding, and that's what we've been doing all this year. That's what has been going on all this year, is all the testing and trial runs and figuring out how to learn, figuring out how to use it. It's really crazy, honestly. It's really crazy that we expect anything to happen faster than that, because this is a big change. This is a big system change. Yeah, it's hard. It's true. It's true. You can't really expect too much short term when they're developing these big systems. But again, recognizing that we've been doing this for a year, we've been headed down this road for a long time now. We can expect maybe someone has already built out these rails. Maybe someone already has some partners and someone ready to go that we don't know about. So many questions. So many questions. I think I still see people pushing for like a end of year bull run for XRP, or an end of year bull run for all of crypto, which would be great. But I think that last year we already started I think last year at this time we had already kind of had an uptick. Am I wrong? I don't know. Let's go look. January 1st will be interesting, you think? Let's hit a honky. Let's hit a honky.
I like you and have no reason not to.
I like you and have no reason not to.
Hey, did you guys hear about that new magical digital asset called XRP?
Woo! It's a good one. It's a good one. So it looks like, yeah, it looks like last year at this time we definitely already started this climb. Bitcoin inside of the year is down so much. It's down a lot. Looking at this year in review, Bitcoin was at 9,521 this time last year. Bitcoin was at 9,521 this time last year, on its way up. On its way up, it was headed up, doing the thing that it does, hitting that good old bull run action. XRP at this time last year was less, so that's kind of cool. That's one of the best things I've ever seen. It's at 28 cents last year. Same day, year later, 5 cents up. 5 cents up. Guys, that 5 cents is worth it. That 5 cents is killing it right now. Killing it with 5 cents. It looks honestly like one of the best indicators you could see for the entire market, especially looking at any of these coins in a year. Looking at Ethereum in the year. Oh, that's rough. That's so rough. $500, $450 down to $100. So losing 75% of its value. That's a 50% value loss in Bitcoin, 75% value loss in Ethereum, and XRP is up by 5 cents. That's pretty crazy. Up by, like, what would that be? 15%, up by about 15% in the year. And what can you really say? Even Stellar, I think. What's Stellar doing? Even Stellar is making good gains. Oh, Stellar actually is better gain. That's crazy. Let's not talk about that. Shh. Let's not talk about that. Looks like Bitcoin Cash going from $1,600 to $100. No, Bitcoin Cash. No. Oh, golly. What's that? 90% down? That is crazy. That's crazy. 90% down. I don't know. I don't know about that. What are you guys talking about over here? Use Forbes. It'll be a shirt storm on the 1st. How's BTC and XRP Google trends now? Let's find out. Let's go look at that. I got a feeling like getting into crypto, it was a feeling. True that. Let's go look at Bitcoin search term and Google Trends. Down. Let's compare it to BTC. Nothing. Compare it to XRP. Not getting up there yet. And Ripple. Woo, that's rough. Let's do in the past 30 days. See if anything changes. All right, here we go. Inside 30 days, some search interest around November 20th. Some search interest around November 20th for Bitcoin, around November 25th for Bitcoin, and then maybe a little bit more right now, the last few days. As it's dropping, I guess there's some search interest in it. XRP and Ripple not really even coming close to those same metrics. That's rough. It's rough. So you can still see a lot of people, especially recognizing when I went out and I talked to people downtown, no one has any clue about XRP. People don't have any clue. So what can we really expect? What can we look at? Wow. Wow. Indiana is really into Ripple. Can you guys see that? Can you guys see this map I'm looking at? No. Let me go down. If you see the map of the United States, Indiana is really into Ripple. That's crazy. And we're actually, I just realized we're only looking inside the United States. Let's look worldwide. Let's look worldwide in 30 days. About the same. It's about the same. Let's look worldwide in the 90 days. There we go. A lot of movement there. But still, XRP and Ripple really, really far behind the search interest of BTC and Bitcoin. And again, looking and recognizing how much they've made gains. Oh, yeah, Henrik. Yeah, I fixed it to the world. If XRP drops to 20 cents, I'm ready to throw 10K at it. Brazil. Yeah, what's Brazil doing? What's Brazil doing down there? Look at how much India is into Bitcoin. They're going hard on the Bitcoin search, BTC search. Italy's got some search interest in Ripple. Germany. That's how you can tell. That's how you can tell who the smart companies, the smart countries are. The smart countries. That's right. The ones that are interested in the good stuff. The good stuff. Good thinking, Henrik. Good thinking about this Google Trends search look. Well, that's pretty much how we expect it to go when we looked at it. I'm pretty sure that we know XRP is really underappreciated and undervalued, and it's still making gains as the rest of the market drops. So what can you really expect? Looking at the Binance candlestick chart window, we got down to 32.1, 32.3. What do you guys think about this? Tell me more. Give me some comments. Give me some feedback, and let me know. Probably going to be depending on Bitcoin. I think it's all going to depend on if Bitcoin goes up or down or not. Bitcoin could pull XRP down. XRP could find some support and find some partners utilizing it. It could find some good gains and some runs. Bitcoin could turn around and take XRP with it. So many questions, so little answers. Yeah, if Bitcoin keeps dropping, XRP will follow. Even though XRP has been decoupling, I think XRP will follow Bitcoin down if it drops more. After it drops more. AK Tech just said Amazon rose 30,000% after being declared dead at $6. XRP will definitely gain big. I think so. I think Henrik says that we're gonna see 25 cents. But depending on BTC, I think the floor for BTC is 3K. He said that's a pretty good call. I think that's a pretty good call. There's a lot of possibilities that you are going to be spot on with that call. I don't really know what you can expect from Bitcoin moving up or down when it finds support, but 3K bottom, that sounds all right. We're pretty close right now. If we hit 3K with Bitcoin and the current market pairing, I think XRP will be at 25, 26 cents to around there, maybe 27, 28 if it finds some support. I don't know. Maybe some Bitcoiners will switch. Bitcoiners really might be looking to kind of jump ship to another possible bull run coin, another possible high returning coin, a high yield. Some people aren't going to believe. Some people are not going to believe what's happening or what's possible with XRP until it's too late, until it's like way past the numbers that, they would think would be worthy to buy in at. They're like, it'll never happen. And then boom, XRP takes off and it's at some ridiculous number. And they're like, I can't even buy it now. I don't even have enough money to buy it now. Oh no. And then that's the end of the story. That's the end of it. Then we're just going to be, talking about XRP's ecosystem on top of how much, how much it's gained in value. And there's a lot of people I think that are noticing that there's a lot of people I think that are noticing the qualities of XRP, the reason it's going to be strong, the reason it's a better token than the rest. But I think there's still a lot of noise out here. I think there's still a lot of people talking about things they don't understand. There's people that are just jumping on the bandwagon. There's people that are just listening to other people instead of doing their own research and trying to understand the technology. And that's scary. It's scary to realize that it's just a big bandwagon out here and everyone's just group thinking and bandwagoning and they're just hitching on to the popular bandwagon and off to the sunset they go. There they go, off into the sunset. No big deal. That's okay though. It's okay because in reality, looking at the legacy investors of old, talking about making their decisions, picking their choices, taking responsibility for their choices. That's why we're always trying to keep you guys informed about what's actually happening with the technology, why the technology is better, what really makes it better, why would it be used, why would it have more value than another, etc., 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 etc. So it's been a minute. I've had a lot of crazy stuff going on. Just been kind of like up and down, trying to figure out what's going on with me. I haven't been able to really buy any more bags. I haven't been able to play too much with the trading. I haven't really done anything. I've been barely able to do my edits and work, and I haven't been live streaming. So it's been good to go live and see you guys. Trying to do it this morning like 3 different times, and they just kept crashing. It was like, oh, what's going on with this stream situation? It's messing it up right now, and we'll figure that out. We'll get it fixed for you guys. There's a likelihood that there'll be some more hiccups for me in the channel and my move situation and like my time, my stream schedule. So definitely just, if you guys haven't already, hit the bell, hit that notification bell. If you haven't already subscribe to the channel, hit that bell, hit that like button, give me a thumbs up. And we have a couple other things coming up today that are going to be edits that are going up just because we didn't know how the stream was going to go. We didn't know what was going on. So watch out for those to hit. Tell me what you think about all these when they go up. Drop in the comments. And really excited to be, trying to get back into the grind, back into the space. I kind of like stepped back for a minute when everyone was getting really attached to all this, crazy stuff that's going on out here. Just a lot of noise is what I'm calling it, but that's okay. I'm happy to be here. Happy to be part of the team. We got some kind of big event coming up. We got some kind of big event at the end of the year. I think people are trying to schedule. Jungle was messaging me. Jungle and Love for Crypto were talking to me about something that's going on with all of the YouTubers. So all of the XRP YouTubers, I think, getting together for some kind of like super party or super stream or something. I don't know. No one tells me anything. I'm trying to figure that out. It's happy times, good times, great oldies to be part of XRP fam. We got the XRP rap is a fun way for you to introduce XRP to people if they don't really want to talk about it or listen. Then you can drop the rap in the background, keep them kind of entertained. That's about all we're going to do today. We just wanted to come live and try to finish a stream without it ending. So I feel like we should get out of here. We should get out of here and kind of end it before it crashes on us. So thanks a bunch, guys, for coming on and saying hey and cheers, all the good things. It means a lot. It means a lot to have your support. I appreciate it. And there's also the reality that I don't know what I was going to say. I forgot. The reality that what was I thinking about? I was just spaced out. I just lost my train of thought. Oh, there's a reality that the end of year is going to be a big tipping point for everyone, really. Recognizing that a lot of things are going to kind of come to a close as other things are beginning. That's right. Other things are beginning. Some things are going to come to a close. Some coins won't make it. Some projects won't make it. Some teams won't be around. And that's fine. That's fine. I saw someone earlier talking about from the ashes. They're like, I think it was someone saying that XRP is going to basically kind of survive as Bitcoin falls, and from the ashes of crypto, XRP Phoenix will rise. XRP Phoenix. That's a good one. So that's all we're gonna do. Thanks a bunch, guys. Pew pew. Really appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you haven't smashed the like button, smash subscribe, hit the bell, do all that stuff. We have some links for you guys to join Acorns. I think it gives you free $5 if you join Acorns. It rounds. You can like hook it up to your bank card and it rounds up your purchases to the nearest dollar and invests it for you. So I have that as a promotion we're doing right now. I think it's $5 for you to sign up. And we also have the Uphold link where you can get $10 in Uphold USD for using the Uphold link in my video and depositing money into their accounts. Both those are on there. I think there's a 30% sale on Ledger. So if you guys don't have a Ledger Nano S, get your Ledger. We have the Ledger video coming out today. I said I'd finish it, and we're running out of time because we're just hanging out now trying to do live streams. So we're going to go and try to finish that edit. And we got the Wim Hof thing, and we got another edit, and we got all kinds of things to do. Hopefully we'll be back live tomorrow at some point in time. It's a good spot to just come live and talk to you guys. We'll keep doing it. We'll keep showing up, dropping the news, keeping you guys informed, and doing our best to make sure we're all rich and jacked by the end of the year. Well, maybe not. Maybe by the end of next year at this point. Maybe middle of next year. Summer. We're shooting for summer of 2019. We're all going to be rich and jacked on the beach. Hope that sounds good. That's all we're going to do. Farewell. Maybe you like the mountains better. Maybe you're into the cold therapy thing. That's cool too. I appreciate you guys. It means a lot. We're ending it before it crashes. Have a great day until I see you next time.
Brought to you.